But if you close your eyes,
hey YouTube, it is Disconnected here, and welcome back to the first series of the How To Factions. Yay, How To Factions! So in this episode of How To Factions, I'll be showing you the basics of the walls and all the defenses you can really do on your base. So it's not including the lava walls because yeah, everyone knows what lava walls is. You just chuck lava, that's water. All you really do is just chuck a piece of lava on your wall, and it just goes over. It's pretty simple, and then yeah, it protects it. So let's get straight into this. So here is like the generations of the wall. So as you can see here is generation number 1. It's just no water protection or anything, so you can really just put TNT next to it. I'll just set it here. TNT next to it. Light the TNT. And then kaboom. You are in to their base. So it's really pretty simple. So yes, let's move on. So here is the generation number 2 of the walls, which is water protected walls. So the benefits of these water protected walls, you can't just put TNT, flint and steel. Where are you here? Can't just chuck. Oh god. You can't just chuck TNT on the wall, so it will not blow up. So you have to use a hybrid. And what a hybrid is, it uses sand and TNT, and like puts them together and it blows a hole. So I get some sand, oh it's right here actually. So I'll just chuck some sand here, some TNT. It's gonna make like a watery mess. No! The only thing I didn't want. Okay, you know, I'm putting a stop to this watery mess. Search for water in another place. Denied. Okay. Whatever, it can have it. I don't care. So what that does is the TNT will be lit and the sand and the TNT like merge into one. And then yeah, you have your way through the wall. So that wall, it's a good wall for starting at base, and so, but the whatever they're called, disadvantages, that's what they're called, is you can just hybrid cannon through the wall. So you can make a really simple hybrid cannon, which will be in the next episode of this. So yeah. So now here we have the 3rd generation of the walls, and that's what you would call a sand wall. So what a sand wall is, it's like all these other walls, but with a difference. So you hit a TNT down here, all the sand will fall because they're the blocks that use gravity. So they'll use gravel, also works as well, but it's just people mainly use sand. And you can use red sand or normal sand as well, so that's great. So yeah, you'll have to, if you're TNTing the bottom, you'll have to TNT all the sand out of the way. Or you can TNT down the bottom and then you have to move your cannon all the way up the top. So they're really a big pain in the butt, especially when they're at sky limit. So yeah. Now this wall is a regen wall, which is the 5th generation, I think it is, or 4th. So what the regen wall is, under these slabs here I have lava, but I just chucked the slabs there so the water wouldn't hit the lava. So what these walls do is, say the TNT up there, the walls will just regen. So how it really works is, it makes cobblestone, the TNT goes out the water, hits it and makes cobblestone. Simple Minecraft stuff. So the way you really have to make it is, you have 2 walls here and you should put lava source blocks on every block in there, so we'll do the regen, and yeah, then you just cover it with water and you'll be good. So now, moving off the walls, we can move on to filter devices. So this filter device here is what you would call a honeycomb or a beehive, or yeah, whatever you want to call it. So what this really does is, I built that one too high. I'll just chuck that there. Oh, I need that one actually. So what this really does is the TNT could hit here, like right there on that block, and then the sand can hit like there, and it will just drop down. Or the TNT can shoot through, or the sand can get caught on that block. So this is I think it's a fairly new one. I'm not too sure. I don't really see it on many faction bases, but yeah. So it's not really a popular one, but yeah, it's a really weird design. So now we move on to the pillars. So what these pillars do is, if you have a lean archer cannon, you have like a left shooting lean archer cannon where it can launch in and like shoot left or right. So that's where these come in. So the TNT will fly in, and it can randomly explode and get stuck on here. So these are really like corner defense type things. So if you have your hybrid, whatever, water protected walls there, you've got your sand walls, you've got your regen walls, and then you have these on the corners. That's just going to make it a hell of a lot harder to shoot through. Plus, then you have to like try to line your cannon up, and then your cannon will always not shoot straight. Then you'll have to chuck your barrel and everything on. So yeah, these ones are really good, and they're really hard to shoot through. So next one we move on to is pancakes. So pancakes are one of the one of the most famous type of walls. So what the pancakes really does, it's a splitter. So the TNT can land in here. What the hell, TNT? And then I'll grab some sand there. So the TNT land here, the sand will just land right there. So this is a really great splitter, and they're really easy to use. But this one, I think, uses probably the most water out of every single wall here. So yeah, you can just make an infinite water source, fill your inventory up with buckets. So yeah, so the way I'd recommend doing this is building it from the top up. So you just go to like top of your base, and then you just like that, and then yeah, then you just build your platforms out. Then you just, if you really want like an easy one, just build a 2 and just get water and just cover it up like that. So it's a pretty good defense. So yeah, you just hook it all up like that, and boom, 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 you've got yourself a pancake. So they're really easy to make and really resource efficient. So yeah, I might just like block all this area off. Okay, we are back. I've just cleaned up all that mess I made with just showing you how to make the pancake. So now we have another type of splitter, which they can be made out 2 ways, with slabs or with full blocks. I reckon the slabs are a little more efficient than the full blocks, but I do like the full blocks as well because they split really well. So what this defense does, I forgot its name, but you have your TNT can shoot through, and your sand will get like stuck on the block. So it's like a smaller version of the pancake. So the TNT can fly through there, then your sand will get stopped there, or can hit the top one and just fall down. So yeah, that's what the slab one does as well. It can shoot through, it can get stuck on there. Now we come on to our final filter defense, and this one is probably the most well-known one out of all of these, including out of the pancake as well. This is the 45 degrees, the 45 degrees wall. So there's so many names, it's not funny. So this wall is one of the oldest walls, and probably one of the most efficient walls to stop people from getting into your base using hybrid cannons. So what it really does, it does what it says. The TNT will hit here, then the sand will hit there, and yeah, it'll just stop. Just fall down, and the TNT will explode without any damage. So yeah, you can make these into hybrid walls as what regen walls. You just gotta add the lava on here, add like mini barriers down the side as well. Then they can become hybrid walls. So yeah, it's pretty cool. And I love these type of walls, but they're just a pain in the butt to build. All you really have to do to build them but is you just go like that, then like that, and just continue the pattern until you want. And you can even go into the ground and do these, but you just gotta put these all the way down to bedrock or wherever, however deep you want to go. So now we're on to the final type of defense, and this is the checkerboard. Oh, the checkerboard. The most annoying defense out of all of these. So what the checkerboard does, it's a splitter. So you can get your TNT and you can get your sand. So your TNT could land there, but your sand can land on top of the slab and break. Hold on, let's go to... So your TNT will land... Oh, this isn't the slab, never mind. Your TNT will land on like the full block or the slab. Then your sand will fall onto the slab and break. But I can just land there, but yeah, it's a real pain in the butt this defense is. So yeah, so that is the most annoying defense out of all. So if you guys did enjoy this episode, and if you would like some more, please feel free to subscribe. And if you would like, comment, subscribe, like I already said. And if you really want to, you can give the video a thumbs up if this does help you. And yes, the next video will be learning how to cannon. So it'll be like using lean archer cannons and stuff like that. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.